How would you like the ability to create high-quality, professional content without spending hours chained to your computer doing research, editing, and writing, or handing over your hard-earned money over and over again to pay someone else to do it for you? You already know that content is king, and with search engines updating the way they display results, it's never been more true. But here are a few interesting stats you might not be aware of. Websites that have freshly updated blogs get an average of 55% more visitors. A consistent quality source of content is a top 3 reason people follow specific brands. Plus, blogs give sites a massive increase in indexed pages and links. More pages, more links, a bigger slice of the online pie. The question is, how do you blow past your competition when the old way of creating content takes so much time? Well, since you've been lucky enough to stumble across this video, I'm going to share a tool with you that makes creating an endless supply of fresh content as simple as a few clicks. And don't worry, you're going to be able to try it out for yourself 100% free with absolutely zero risk. Introducing Content Professor 2.0. The first web-based content creation engine that puts you ahead of the game with powerful features like a multilingual user-generated thesaurus database. In other words, Content Professor is powered by you and every other user and constantly improves, which puts our synonym database #1 over any other spinner on the market. Why should you care? Because this gives you the ability to transform one piece of content into dozens, sometimes hundreds of unique articles. But here's the important part. Having synonyms improved by actual people means that if there's any phrase or sentence where the context is too complicated for a computer to understand, you'll still get excellent results. You probably already know there are other spinners on the market that claim to produce great results. And while they each have their own strong points, many aren't able to consistently produce content that reads naturally. With Content Professor, not only is everything readable and grammatically correct, we've also integrated Copyscape, so you can be sure each of your articles are truly unique. But don't worry if you don't have an account. Just use Content Professor's own customizable duplicate content checker. And if you aren't ready to write even a single article to use with Content Professor, we've set up a library of over 115,000 PLR articles in some of the hottest topics, including weight loss, internet marketing, dog training, acne treatment, and so much more. Best of all, you don't have to worry about bulky downloads or updating software. Since Content Professor is web-based, you can work from any browser on any type of computer, including Mac. In fact, if you'd like to work remotely on mobile devices such as your iPad or iPhone, you have that option as well. We've set up everything in a way that makes it easy to get what you need. A 100% ethical way to create a massive supply of engaging, profitable content. Even better, you'll be doing so in a streamlined environment that's intuitive to use and virtually glitch-free. Here's an inside look at just how efficient Content Professor is. Navigation is simple, and the system itself is a snap to use. In fact, if you've ever used a word processor, you'll have no trouble using Content Professor. Paste your own article in or use one we've provided for you, and then customize your article's options. Name your project, set its category and keywords, and a ton of other items. You'll then be able to target specific words to spin throughout the article you've uploaded. Either use your own synonyms or let Content Professor do the hard work for you, and the words will be conveniently grouped together with a green underlining, which means you're ready to go. Before you finalize your new content, take note of the Smart Synonym window, which allows you to add, replace, remove, or ignore words within your articles. All you need to do is hover over the words. At this point, you can discard whatever you feel doesn't meet your standards for readability, grade level, uniqueness, and a number of other preferences. Worried about getting slapped around by search engine changes like Google's infamous Panda update? We've also provided you with a Change Assist feature, which rapidly seeks out duplicate content between your articles and then automatically transforms the necessary areas to make sure everything is 100% unique. If you get stuck using anything I've shown you, your free membership also comes with free training materials and an article marketing course that will help you make the most of what you've created. Now, this is where things get interesting. You might be wondering why you'd need to bother getting so much content created. So consider this. Every piece of content you create is like a piece of real estate online. The more you produce, the more properties you create. That means every article you publish is one more piece of content that constantly works for you to generate traffic and leads to your websites. One of your goals as an online marketer should be to gain as much exposure possible in as little time as necessary. If you're serious about gaining momentum and watching your profits skyrocket quickly, then Content Professor isn't just a useful tool. It's a necessity for your online business. Your browser becomes a content-churning, profit-pulling machine and allows you to sell articles to eager clients for a quick surge of income, create articles to submit to high PR directories, and boost your site's SEO and generate tons of quality backlinks. Plus, the features that Content Professor provides make it a versatile tool not only for article marketing, but for writers and students as well. In fact, you can take things a bit further and use Content Professor to rewrite entire sentences. You might assume that a tool as powerful as this would cost you a fortune, but we've decided to do something very special. To let you see how innovative Content Professor is, you can get access to the standard version for 100% free. That way, you risk nothing and get to see our all-in-one content creation tool in all its glory. Nothing to risk and no forced subscriptions. If you love what Content Professor can do and decide you want to unlock its full potential, you can upgrade at any time. This is our way of helping you succeed in your online business and show you that not all spinners are buggy spam tools for unethical marketers. To use Content Professor ethically requires one thing: having great content with a clear message in the first place. When you choose synonyms that fit your article appropriately, the spun articles will turn out excellent with original, non-duplicated content. There's nothing illegal about article spinning, as long as you maintain the legal right to publish the content. You see, when done well, spun articles aren't detectable by any computer and will not be spanked by Google or other search engines. You'll be ready to go in less than a minute and be on your way to creating tons of fresh new content for any type of online site you need. To get started with your risk-free version of Content Professor, go ahead and click the button on this page. But be warned, there are many online marketers that have been dying for a tool like this, so spots might not be available forever. Sign up now to take advantage of this limited time offer and get access to the entire Content Professor system for free. Content Professor. Better articles, better results.